Welcome to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, we will start off with introducing ourselves. I am Devin, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Ryan, playing Alton, the Tiefling Sailor.
Brad playing Arden, playing Cletus, the guard wizard.
Kayla playing Gaiji, a Tabaxi pirate.
Austin playing Sheru the Turtle, who is not in disguise.
I'm Ben playing the Human Ranger that is also currently disguised as a guard for no reason other than he has forgotten that he is disguised.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Asar, just a fire genasi sorcerer. Nothing special here.
Just the winner.
Just the winner.
Royale.
Just up really nice.
Killed everyone. It's fine.
Boots with the fur.
So last time, the party escaped into the night through the streets of Nalia.
In the dark of the night?
Will people find us?
Sure.
In the heat of the night?
Oh, that's different.
That's a whole different... That's not a kid's movie.
No one said this was a kid's show.
Explicitly say it's not.
But you were able to escape along the streets of Nalia, avoided some guards that were patrolling the area, as it seems to be that there was a curfew in the city, and made it to the Riddling Sphinx, where you met the captain of the ship. And you have now boarded, and the ship is departing. So you see, as you all get on and the captain boards, you see several crew members. There's about 5 here. And then the captain would make 6. You see them launching off the dock, and they begin paddling at oars, and you make it out into the main current of the river, and then sails are pulled down, and you begin making your way, and a kind of a view of how the ship looks. So this is it's designed as like a small merchant river vessel. There's 2 sails at a diagonal angle, about 45 degrees from the... oh, that didn't save. Interesting. So, I have a map and my sails didn't save. But you have the sails at a 45-degree angle, and they're kind of in like I don't know how to describe
Triangle sails kind of thing?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lower deck and kind of a slightly raised up platform in the back where the main steering happens, which is at more of a, not a helm, but the...
Or rudder.
Yeah, exactly, a rudder type oar. So that's kind of what you see. And the captain approaches you as you guys begin making your way. And she says, "Welcome to the Riddling Sphinx. My name is Mena Kahi. I am the captain of this vessel. We agreed to get you out of here tonight, as we understood you need to leave quickly and discreetly. I have a couple things you need to know. We need you to understand as we make our journey. First, the trip will take us about 9 days to get to Kashako. While you are aboard my vessel, you will treat my crew with respect and will treat my boat like your own home. If we are attacked, I expect you to help defend our vessel and be willing to take orders from me. I will ensure you are compensated for assisting with protecting my interests. If you have questions, please direct them to my first mate, Judar, or his brother, Brogram. They enjoy talking more than I do, and frankly, I don't give a shit." Any questions?
What was your first mate's name?
Judar.
Judar.
And his brother?
Brogram.
What are your expectations of us while on your ship?
You do what I say. You don't need to steer or do anything. If we get attacked, help.
That
Just
sounds
stay out of the way.
fantastic.
Do you
Spot
often
on.
get attacked?
Sometimes.
So it's common, at least once a trip?
Depends on the trip.
Well, if you need to go to the restroom, where would you go?
Well, you could pee off the dock.
Well, what about the other one that you don't give?
Throw it in the bucket.
Is that what the poop deck's for?
Howdy.
Poop in the bucket, throw it overboard.
Have
That's
you never used a chamber before?
A chamber?
chamber pop.
Chamber? Oh, yes, of course. Yeah.
You know, sit on the bucket, poop in the bucket, throw not the bucket, throw everything in the bucket overboard.
Yes.
Poor fish.
And I don't care, so... I care. Don't poop on my ship.
Just hold it in for all the 9 days.
This is going to be a long...
If you poop on my ship, you'll be scrubbing the poop deck.
And the deck that's been pooped on.
Let's get a move on.
Understood, Captain. I'd salute.
Whatever.
I curtsy.
And she just goes about steering the ship at this point. So what do you guys do?
I knew a barmaid once with a riddled sphinx. Quite a, sad turn of events. She was quite the looker.
Tell me about it. I swear that's half the sailors on the ship.
I'm going to change back in Arden.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Me too.
Oh, it's Arden and Mina.
You're gonna
I
change
thought
back
we
into
left you behind.
me? Wait, no.
No.
You, though.
I just turned back into me.
Okay, yeah.
I kind of miss Cletus.
Did you forget who you were?
No. I'm Arden, the wizard, here to serve
How old are you?
magically delicious. I am around 50.
He forgot his birthday.
I don't know when my birthday is.
And what are your
Do
opinions
most
on
people
that?
know when their birth is? Why does it matter?
Who's your conscience?
That's Sharu. Of
Okay.
course.
He did remember that.
And
That's
then-
good, that's good.
Kaiji is my angry conscience. When I need to do something bad,
I didn't know this.
then I think of Kaiji slapping me across the face
I've
and
never.
must do it real, or else it doesn't count.
I've never been so honored. Thank you, Arden.
So we've been on the ship for like 30, 40 minutes now, and you seem to not be seasick. So I think we've actually got this. Keep your mind off
Oh,
of it.
now I'm thinking of it. Oh, no.
Rainer.
You know I did it on purpose, right?
Of course you did. Well, if he pukes, you clean it up now.
No,
So the
that's
Constitution
all on him.
save.
You heard the captain. I don't have to clean shit.
Besides, Arden's got like magic to just clean that up, anyways.
You're not
Well, the
wrong.
captain said to treat the ship like your home. And well, my home is my shell, and I like to wax my shell. I look for Judar. Judar, do you have any wax to wax the ship with?
So you call for Judar, and what you see is where's his stuff? There it is. So big burly man,
You're a big one.
and T'Chawi origin, bare-chested, except for like a simple.
No, that's different.
That is different. How dare you? I didn't do anything this time.
Hair in his chest is shaped like a bear. That'd be great.
No, that's me. Oh,
How many eggs does he eat a day?
At least 5 dozen, right?
Yeah. Helps him to get large.
eggs.
Is he roughly the size of a barge?
Well, he's on a barge.
We got so sidetracked.
So,
sidetrack never.
sorry.
But he
live on the
he
side.
does
Jump
wear like
ship.
a simple linen vest that has like a leather covering.
And there's not. It's just completely bare chest.
Yes,
You can see his abs.
yes.
This is delicious.
Is this what spring break is
This
most
is
of the time?
this is the female version of Spring Break.
Oh. But he's...
I'll admit it's quite impressive, actually.
He has.
Would you say he's a tall glass of water?
steamy.
Goodness gracious! I can't even get through my description.
I'm sorry, we're thirsty.
The thirst is real.
He
You've
has
only been on the river less than an hour.
I want to give
less
them
than
ring
less
lights.
than 10 minutes.
But Kaiji, you know this better than anyone. If you're on the run, life makes you hard.
Amongst other things.
That was painful. You don't get to make those.
You know, I said that and I didn't realize what I said.
Didn't you?
Oh, don't worry, I pick up the slack.
So here's another thing about Judar. After these two comments, he just laughs. The deepest belly laugh you've ever heard. Ho, 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 ho! I like these two. They are funny. That was a good one.
Finally, someone with a sense of humor.
Yeah, right?
As you see him laughing, the vest kind of pulls back a little bit, and you see two huge scars along his gut, where it appears he was mauled by something, as best as you can tell.
Like a bear?
Yes, like a bear. He always has a bear with me.
Mine's not as big, and I show him where I got stabbed by that giant scorpion that almost killed me. Like, but I got this one. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. Mine's definitely bigger.
Yes. I mean, this was, a smaller point of entry. This is a giant scorpion. It, decided to try and kill me.
Yes,
and
that is what she said.
Unfortunately, they prevented it.
Oh, maybe that's not what she said.
Scorpion blocked, as it were.
How
No, not even.
what
Yeah.
gave you your battle scars?
Oh, this is a story.
Before we get to the story, do you have any...
Sharu! It's a story.
I was looking for wax. We can get to the story after I get the wax.
I am surprised at you, Sharu.
Shrew? Okay, are we sure we don't have a doppelganger on board here?
Hey, the
think
captain
we brought
said
the
to
wrong
treat the
girl.
ship like your home, and I like to wax my home. So I will
But
wax.
Sharu, you want stories more than a home, right?
Stories can come and go.
This
Wax.
makes no sense. Okay, Sharu, what is my favorite color?
You never told me.
Oh, shoot. It's blue.
I was gonna say blue.
Okay,
Don't tell
Sharu,
the
what is
doppelganger
my
that.
favorite color?
Red.
He's not real.
Head cases are so stupid.
Sorry. Anyway, your story.
Yes, my story. This is a good one. You see, I was in the jungle, and
Which
The
one?
mighty jungle? Or the quiet jungle?
Was it the east or the west one?
it was the scary one.
So the east one.
Yes, the Kitumari.
Yeah, that's...
Yes. See,
Everyone
he knows
knows the
what I'm
one
talking
on the
about.
west, the Mwansibi coast, is Pansy Jungle.
It's like, yeah. I've never been there, but I assume
I'm not sure if I feel offended or not.
Anyway,
that settles that.
I was in the jungle, and I was just climbing these trees, just for fun, And I,
You say George, this is the jungle.
Winga wappa, winga wappa.
I was climbing, and a snake just came out of nowhere, and it wrapped around me, and I was, losing my breath, and then I saw that it was going to eat me, so I took my hands that were like this, and I grabbed its jaw, and I ripped it in half. And then a cat came out of nowhere and slashed me across the belly, and then started eating me, so I smashed it with my elbow, and then I ran away, and then I got healed by some Pakigwa healer in the jungle, and here I am.
Fascinating. Do you know the tribe?
No, I'd never asked.
Well, of course not. But
Couldn't speak their language. They just saw I was dying.
well,
That's nice of them.
indeed. It's well, I'm glad you made it out alive.
Oh, yes, me too. It was very scary. I'm a very brave man. And he flexes his pecs.
Not very humble, though.
Oh, humility's not fun.
I don't disagree.
So, tell me, how long has this ship been in operation? Has the three of you always been in charge of it?
Well, I'm not in charge. I just, follow Minna wherever she goes. We've been friends for a while, and We, I don't know, we've probably been selling the Maya Shanda for, close to 10 years.
What is a normal journey like? Are there river serpents like sea serpents? Is that...
Sometimes.
And do you get attacked from the banks?
Sometimes.
I've heard of giant blocks of ice that ships run into.
What?
Does that happen here?
No.
Oh.
This is a river.
Oh.
In a desert.
In a desert.
Desert. No ice. Okay.
Yes.
But there's rocks.
Sometimes there are rocks. It can be scary. But, sometimes things come at us. I mean, we've had the Marrow come and attack us. We've had, bandits, trying to get us, steal our cargo. We've had, harpies, flying above, try and steal us.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yes, they're no fun. No fun at all. They try and sing to you, and then you get sucked in, and then you have to shoot them because otherwise they'll eat your throat out. It's quite enjoyable,
sirens,
though.
Not harpies?
What?
Aren't those sirens not harpies? That did the same thing?
Sirens, harpies, whatever.
They're related to one another. The sirens are aquatic. The harpies are not aquatic. They fly.
Well, I know that.
Flying
But they're
sirens.
related to each other.
I mean, if you think about it, we're all related to each other.
I know, but
I'm
you
not
know,
related to a turtle.
in this case, it's
Maybe
half
you are.
sexy girl, half monstrous beast. So
So if we do get attacked, what's the best plan of action? I've never been on a boat before. This is my...
Kill it before it
we
kills
were
you.
on that other boat, but this is bigger.
he's allergic to water.
Yes.
I think I'll just want to make
This
sure
could
you
be very
stay in
fun.
the center of the boat.
No.
He so after you say that, he runs and grabs a bucket, pulls some water, and throws it on Arden. Oh! You are wet.
Prestidigitation.
Dang it, he's so quick on the draw with that. You leave it on him, especially if you get a little down his throat, he's coughing for hours.
Make a perception check, please.
I forget.
I mean, yes, that too.
Oh, yeah. 2. Natural 1.
Excellent. As you are cleaning yourself up, he slowly sneaks away back to the water, gets another bucket full, and comes and throws it on you again. Oh, I got you again! You're not very good at noticing things, are you?
No, I'm quite frail and can't see very well, apparently.
Oh, I don't want you to catch a cold. I'm sorry. You are a little seasoned, aren't you?
Yes, with all the good seasonings, I hope.
Like broth, and that's it.
Prune juice.
That sounds very, very bland.
This is pretty great, though. I could just watch you drench Arden for 9 days
How about
straight.
we play a different game, other than drowning Arden on the boat?
Yeah, have you ever heard of keel hauling?
I have. I don't like playing that game. They usually don't come out well.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
it
want
was
to
a
know
joke.
what that is.
Practical
don't-
jokes are more fun.
Yes. You got a point there. It was just,
Okay, if you like practical jokes, the best one. I remember my Dwarven friend, back in the kingdoms, he would get a bucket of water, and he'd just crack a door open and just balance the bucket above the door, and as you someone opens the door, bucket of water falls on them.
That's a good one. That's
Yes.
a good one.
I bet, who I think would find that absolutely hilarious? Captain Minar.
Oh no. We don't play jokes on the captain.
That's
Smart.
unfortunate because
I
I
play-
totally
I
pegged
play
her as
enough
someone with
jokes
an
for-
amazing sense of humor.
No. Very good fighter, very good woman. But don't play jokes on the captain.
I got the wrong
Well, what about your
spells
brother?
today,
Are
apparently.
you the older one or the younger one?
I am the older one and much more handsome, much burlier. And his brother walks up. Let me get his details up here.
Should have done
I hope this is like, two ripped people like Arnold Schwarzenegger and like the
Yeah,
other
just
dude
they hold
from
the hands.
the other dude from the
Yeah.
Predator where they're just
So you see the brother come up. He's much smaller. muscular, but smaller for sure.
Got the lean meat over here.
You see that they have some similarities, but they're not quite identical looking.
His scars are mental.
And Judar is like, yes, this is my brother. He is not as handsome. His father was kind of ugly. I don't have the same father. My father was handsome. And anyway, and you see Brogram kind of look over at him, and he just has this mischievous grin on his face, and he says, I see Brogram is at it again.
Judar?
Judar, yes. Yes. Judar is at it again. Did he tell you about his scars?
Yes.
Don't believe any of it. He's an idiot.
Yes, he told us that the sea serpent raised out of the river and strangled him.
And then a cat ate him.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
What actually happened?
Well, and he's about ready to start talking, and Judar's like, hey! This is my story. I get to tell it how I want. It's my scars, not yours. And Brogram is like, this is hard. This is hard going back and forth between brothers.
I bet.
Brogram's like, Judar, you are an idiot, and I'm going to tell the real story because I can't keep it in. You know I can't keep it in. I can't keep the secret. And
like a real Brogrum.
What'd you say?
Like a true Brogrum.
That's right.
He's your half Brogrum.
Judar's like, fine. You're no fun. You ruin everything. And he slugs him on the arm. He's like, And Brogram starts saying, well, what really happened was we got in a little fight with some displacer beasts about 10 years ago. And long story short, he was rescuing me after I made a stupid decision. And he got mauled, literally by the displacer beasts. And, well, here we are.
That's a really interesting story too, though. Why change it?
Because it's funny.
Displacer beasts can be really funny.
Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but they're very unique scars. I got gutted and eaten. It was awesome, So I tell the story how I want.
So are we supposed to be shirtless? This
Yes.
seems to be a common theme. That's.
Take it off.
I've got armor on though.
I'm just gonna start doing that, I guess.
Guess I could be shirtless.
As you do, he's like, "Oh no! Put it back on! It's all wrinkly and gross."
Are you absolutely ripped underneath there?
Like 8-pack.
I want to know.
The most ripped 50-year-old you'll ever see.
It's true.
I mean, I'm usually more or less shirtless. I mean, I just have this kind of half robe thingy.
So as you guys continue having your conversations, Judar gets you the wax that you asked for. You can start waxing the ship as you see fit.
Everything's slippery.
I was going to say, try not to get it on the ground anyway, because that's...
I was specifically doing it right in front of doors.
Just go wax the cells.
After the talk of practical jokes.
But you see that Judar, he goes about just playing pranks on people all the time. His brother plays them too, but Judar is especially a prankster.
Dang, too bad I can't make myself look like a displacer beast.
But
That would
be
be a good
cool.
prank to play.
Yeah, that'd be great.
the day continues on. The ship is sailing down the river. It's a lazy time. So what are you guys doing?
Well, we could get some tanning in. No, that's top priority on our list.
What's the point?
I have no idea. But
You.
mean,
do you tan?
He's already
look
all
at me, I
tan.
am
You're
all
all.
tanning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you've told me.
At some point, I actually kind of, break up a conversation, start up a conversation with Judar, and, few paragraphs in, about mid-sentence, I stop and I look, Displacer Beast! Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
That's not a good one. That's 4.
Okay, let me do a check for
He's
him.
probably heard that joke like 17,000 times.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. Very funny. Very funny. My scars are itching.
Yeah.
I'm just, not good with timing and all.
Yeah, that was poor.
Yes.
Poor.
Oh, there's-
Displace a
You
beast.
should take some lessons.
Yes. Sorry.
you're the gambling type, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm always up for a good game.
You play 3 copper?
Sure.
Great. I sit down and start playing. While we're playing. So, what are we in for? What is Kushako?
Shako, well, it's kind of the center of trade for the region. You can buy and sell pretty much anything there. Where, every city around here is either buying or selling goods through Kushako. There's a lot of craftsmanship. There's a lot of thievery and corruption and politics and gambling and anything unsavory you can imagine is also there. It's extremely chaotic. I don't think anyone had any sort of plan in mind when they put together that city at all. It's just a mess. I don't think I've seen a single straight street in that city as I've walked through it from my time there. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's pretty much right.
But-
The only streets that seem to be straight are the ones leading out of the city along the river.
So you'll find you're going to have to be very careful about what you say or do, or you'll be certain to offend someone.
Is and I kind of gesture to all of me. And any of this gonna be a problem? In fact, same for Asar. I mean,
I don't know, would I know that? I imagine with how big it and diverse it is that people have seen pretty much anything there.
Yeah, when you're in Kashako, this is what you would know, just kind of having been there. Anyone can really get nabbed at any point. It's a dangerous place. Some areas more dangerous than others. Each guild hires their own set of guards to kind of patrol their area, and there is a group of official city guards under the Church of Mashingu, but they are not strong enough to really enforce everything, so they miss a lot. So most guilds have their own city guards, and they may or may not pay attention to certain things.
so what they're saying is it's almost as dangerous to be a human as to be myself anyway.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. I think our best bet is to meet with Masan Den as quickly as possible, just so that we can start to be associated with them, in case that provides us any protection.
It's a good strategy. Having a crew helps. Well, at least we have someone that can get us through the city. That you seem to know your way around and behind things.
I do. I've spent a good time there, so I can definitely find, some fast routes through the city, or potentially some safe routes, or slightly safer. Help avoid the worst spots.
All right, we're trusting you. Hopefully this goes decently.
So, were you continuing any conversation with anyone
No,
else?
that
or
was
anyone else
just,
having something here.
Poorly timed joking in the middle of the conversation. And there's like this awkward silence afterwards. And just gonna be over there.
I have a
Okay.
very
And as you start walking off, you see Brogram come up and just totally sack tap his brother. And you just hear him go, "Oh,
have I
you
ever
bastard! I'll get you back."
Looks like a 2-pointer.
Have I ever seen a displacer beast? I need to know.
Make a nature check. Yeah, we'll do nature. And as he's looking that up, you hear Brogram kind of yell over to you. Oh, it was definitely a 3-pointer.
14.
14. You haven't seen a displacer beast, but you have heard about them in some of the things that you've read.
That doesn't help.
So I think I'm gonna spend some time picking a disguise.
Okay.
Since I'm going to assume I shouldn't show my face there in Kushako. If anyone asks, my name is Rosu.
Rosu. Sounds good. I'd ask if I should have one, but it's not like my name is known as is. Fun fact, the more words I say, the less likely someone is to remember my name. Hence, Kaiji Sparta la Visha. Kaiji Sparta la Guda Vishku.
You can't even remember your own name.
Hey, I can get tongue tied.
Sparta Lakida Vishku.
Kaiji Sparta la Guda
Sparta
Vishku.
Lakuda Vishku.
Mas
Masi.
on
Mas on the
the great
apricot tree.
tree.
Oh, the great tree. That's right.
Yes. But if I say it all slurred together, no one else can speak Kigwa, and no one remembers my name.
Mm-hmm. Sharu,
Yes.
do you have a picture of what a displacer beast looks like? Could you draw one?
Possibly. Let me make a knowledge check.
We'll do nature.
Okay. Bad. 18.
You have a decent understanding of what they look like.
Let me try my hand at drawing one. I don't have a picture of one.
I need to be able to see one. I need it for a prank.
All right. I attempt to draw one for him.
Okay, go ahead and make a. What am I gonna have you make here? Where's my stuff?
And how big are they?
I believe they're like jaguar size.
There it is. Do a performance for me.
Okay. I said,
And instead of doing a charisma, I'm gonna have you do dexterity.
okay.
Adding to that.
That's worse, but okay. I'm gonna pray to the gods and use my channel divinity to assist in this.
Yes.
It goes.
Asav's going to look over your shoulder. Are you drawing anime?
I mean, it could be, I suppose. So instead of -1, it's a +1. Oh, 14. Yeah.
Okay. I'd say you're able to draw a decent one. I mean, it's not like perfect, but a decent.
Well, it's something like this. It has these weird tail tentacles, and it's kind of cat-like.
Okay. Cat-like.
They like to teleport around and are. I hear that. I have never fought one, but I hear they're annoying to fight.
Do you know what it sounds like? Like, could you replicate the sound?
I've never
Can
heard
anyone-
one.
Maybe Kaiji?
You think I've seen one?
Well, you're a cat. I don't know.
Just make a.
Wow.
I'd punch him.
Sorry, was that racist?
Yes, that was racist! I roll damage. First.
See if you hit.
Yes, I see if I hit.
Oh, she hit.
I
It's just straight damage now.
3-pointer right in the.
yeah, that's
My AC is 11 right now.
no. I definitely hit.
A
That's
sack tap with the claws.
Oh, yeah. No, you get a little claw in there on the.
Oh.
no. I'm just slapping him in the face.
All
Oh.
right.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I definitely hit. So I roll one of these. Question is, does it count as a sneak attack? No.
I'd say no.
Rogue damage on top.
That's 3 damage to your face.
Ow. See, I told you. Angry conscience.
You know what sound a
Judar yells over, "My scar's bigger!"
You know what sound a displacer beast makes, right?
No, I don't.
Woof poof.
Woof poof. I'll try that.
'Cause, you know, they
Just disappear.
That was terrible.
read that in a book once.
You read a sound in the book. That does explain it.
I mean, it was, you know, that's the phonetical.
Hooked on phonics.
It works for me.
Is phonics some sort of a drug? I don't understand.
It's a way of learning a language. It's not very well.
How many languages do you know, Arden?
I know 5.
Actually, no, I had some pretty good schooling growing up until, you know,
No, technically 4.
things.
No,
happened.
3. Wait, no, 4.
School was cancelled
Okay, so you
permanently.
learn a lot of languages, but you
What
didn't learn how
happened?
to count.
Because Tachawi is common.
Oh,
right?
I burned the school down.
Oh.
So
Yes, I know 4.
Why would you
4
That's not
languages
very fun.
so
School down.
far.
E?
I didn't burn the school down. My family was murdered, so
Oh,
What?
that's sad.
yeah.
The story of the Latigo is a sad one. Oh, sorry.
The
We-
Latigos.
we
Sorry.
heard that
Yeah,
story.
that one is also a very
You know,
sad
Rainer,
story.
we've got a lot of time on this boat. You should tell that story.
I might tell stories like that to people I know, specifically.
Maybe not the ones
Like
that are on
us.
the boat otherwise.
I want to learn more about this. I know some stuff, but
I mean, you know, I had my issues, and it's kind of like how the Latigos had their issues.
So I roll an insight check on Rainer, who's, I assume, not trying to hide the fact that you're very uncomfortable.
I am kind of uncomfortable with, you know, letting everyone know I'm a Latigo.
Yeah, stories and whatnot.
I'm
Now
sorry
the
about
question is, do you have any river shanties that I don't know?
I'm not much of a singer, more of a prankster.
That's
And a
a
laugher.
shame. Do you don't need shanties to row?
No, we just float on the river.
Oh, I guess that's true. The river has a flow that the sea would not. All right, well, that's a shame. I was hoping we could all, I don't know, hold hands and sing kumbaya.
I'm happy to sing, but I'm not good. But I don't know any songs off the top of my head.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion and have a sound of a scream be to the behind him,
Okay.
and then cast it again, hopefully quick enough and stealthily enough to have what looks like the drawing of the displacer beast.
Okay. It's gonna be really crude.
Yeah.
So it's like a stick
right.
figure of his Spicer Beast.
Like that really bad, like, Charmander drawing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a
Performance?
no, a intimidation check.
Intimidation. Come on, charisma. Oh my gosh, my rolls. I should not do digital tonight. 6.
Okay. So the thing that comes out from the minor illusion for the sound is more like just a
It's the woof poof.
That's
it's kind of like a and Judar looks behind him and is like, what was that? And then looks back in front of him after you cast it a second time. Go ahead and make an intimidation check for that one. I'm going to say disadvantage here because it's a very poor drawing. Or illusion, rather.
9.
Okay? And he turns around and is like, what in the 9 hells are you doing? You guys are terrible at jokes.
It is a scary beast. Run
Scary.
away.
Ooh. My guts.
Okay,
He's the
fine.
one that put me up to the last one.
Can you draw at all? Is anybody you know draw? Can someone please draw me a good displacer beast?
Here, come here. Let me let you in on a secret.
You can mind meld.
Yes. I'm very good at mind melding with my head. And as you get closer,
Arden overboard.
what's your passive insight?
Oh my goodness. Passive insight is 11.
Okay. All right. So as you come closer to him, he just rips you a new one with a sack tap, and he's like, "That That is a joke. See, it's funny because you are crying.
Is this supposed to hurt?
Well, you're crying,
Oh, yes.
are you not?
Oh, no. Yes, crying. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I should say you let me roll to hit. I should have done that to begin with. What's your AC?
11.
11. Okay, so he hits you, and you take 1 point of damage.
1 point to the groin. All right, nice.
See? Funny.
While he's worried with him, I'm gonna kind of like sneak around to the side of him, so I'm kind of just like right next to him without him knowing, and try and drop a hit on him as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make a just a stealth check real quick.
It's 13 stealth.
Okay. And then go ahead and roll your attack with advantage.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, you hit him good. And he's like, oh!
You're right, it is funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. Good one. I'm gonna go cry for a minute.
I don't understand how this is entertaining.
I don't either.
Men are strange.
They are.
I will say, this game is a lot funner when you don't have a sack.
So as you guys continue on, you eventually make it. Hang on, let me get to the right page here. You make it about 4 days into the trip, and Mena begins to tell everyone to kind of calm down with the shenanigans because you're coming up on the bend in the river that is known for being extremely dangerous. And so as the crew prepares, you've got maybe a day until you reach that point, but you notice that the river is getting a lot faster at this point. And we are going to end the session there. Pick up next time. Thanks for listening.
If you like listening to Rollfair, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Also, check out our merch store at rollfair.com. Store at rollfair.com. Store at rollfair.com. Store at rollfair.com. Store at rollfair.com.